Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, uh. One time for everybody checking in. This is Nightcap Knowledge. My name is DJ George Chuck. We've got Mr. Mac with us. Tanya Boyd Cannon will be joining us as well. It is a very special day for her. It is another trip around the sun. It is her birthday. So we got to give a special happy birthday shout out to Tanya Boyd Cannon as we prepare for another episode of Nightcap Knowledge. Got to give a shout out to the official water of Nightcap Knowledge, Aspira Pura, refreshing taste, keeping it simple, available at Amazon.com. I also want to give a shout out to our 100% plant-based cafe. That's Mississippi's first 100% plant-based cafe, Meals That Heal. You can check them out at Fair Street, right there in downtown Jacktown, 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. and 4:30 to 8 p.m. Meals That Heal 601, baby. One time for the Mississippi School of Health Services and Careers. Begin your career in healthcare today. You can check them out at 769-572-7490, or you can hit that website right there. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about Friday Night Hoops going down in downtown Jacktown, all the way around town, right over there on Wheatley Street, Jackson, Mississippi, New Horizon Gym. This is Nightcap Knowledge, and we will be starting very soon. Hey, we are live one time all the way on Black with No Chaser. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Nightcap Knowledge.
Hey!
What's happening, brother? What's happening?
What's the deal, Pickle?
What is the deal, Pickle? Is everything kosher?
Oh, Huggy Lowdown from the Tom Joyner Morning Show.
Man, look, you took me back right there, man. I know you say it a lot, but you think about some of the shows and the morning shows that have had a changing of the guard in a sense.
Yeah. Influenced us, man. I remember being at the one and only Tom Joyner Morning Show when I used to go around.
Hey, Matt, get a little closer to your microphone, bro.
There
you go. You in there?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I remember that, man. It was fun. We were at, I think we were Tharmar Hall. Might have been Tharmar Hall, but I know we were downtown.
Yeah. Sky Show? Wasn't it the Sky Show? Okay. Mac, you still there, brother? All right. Let me take a screenshot of this because this is pretty funny right here. Mac is frozen with a slight smirk on his face. That's pretty funny right there. And one of the things, you typically are never going to get Mac in a photo when he is smiling. Anytime anybody brings out the this is me being old right now, the camera phone. They bring out the camera phone. Mac is going to do this. He's not going to do this. Mac, we're gonna. Oh, he's coming back. All right, let's remove him from there. Let's see, Mr. Mac.
Hey man, listen, we're going to start us a special fundraiser so I can give me a goddamn computer.
Hey, look. We're gonna see if we can get a technical assistance grant for a show that promotes
Black business. Yeah, all that good shit. Because hey, I mean, rolling good. And think about it, the computer has been up. You know, Jay had the computer up. She was like, she's gonna make sure that we won't have no problems tonight. So the computer's been up for a minute. Yeah, it's been ready to go. I've been, moving it around to make sure we ain't had no technical difficulties. Make sure it didn't go to sleep. Yeah. I'm like, okay. I mean, we're in there, we grooving, and that son bitch just said, "You."
Yeah, it quit on you, man. You
I mean, just no warning, and like, hey,
Hey, I'm about to tap out, dog. Get me.
Like, hey, get me. No, it's like, hey, man, I feel lightheaded, huh? Boom. That's it. That's what you had right there. Bam, bam. No warning. No stagger, no nothing, no one.
For those of y'all that just joining us, ladies and gentlemen,
this is bullshit.
Mac's computer just tapped out. So
this is bullshit.
I think we're getting a message from some of our Nightcappers. Shout out to all the Nightcappers out there, all of our people checking in on the Nightcap Knowledge Facebook page, our folks over at Black with No Chaser, and our Twitchers out there, all my Twitches.
Oh, your Twitches.
Yeah.
Oh, your Twitches. Your Twitches. This is some bull. This is some fragging naggle bull. As you can see, I got this. Let me see if I turn it like this. Would it be better? Do I rotate? Oh no, I was upside down. No, I'm keeping it like it is. Well, somebody might have vertigo. Let me stop.
Oh no. Yeah. I think you leave it in place, and we want to thank everybody for checking in the comments with us. Shout out to Flex Graphics. Flex Graphics. He said restart it up. I don't know if Mac can.
No, it ain't me. It's the computer. The question is, will it restart? That's the question. No,
can you stop moving your camera phone?
My brother, I'm trying to get it sturdy. So I'm trying. See what I'm saying? Like.
You got to put something plastic under your phone. You're trying to position your phone. No, I'm telling you, dog, just put something that is rubbery and plastic.
I got it. The thing is, I'm doing this on the fly. Like the last time when I did it, I was prepared. I had everything I needed. So right now,
you're a little nervous right now. I know you're flustered. It's okay.
I'm mad at this goddamn computer.
I know, man. I know.
Hey, I remember when remember a couple months ago when your computer died.
I know.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not gonna lie. I am very frustrated when my technology goes out. I have to use it, and you call me quite often to use it.
Yeah.
But look, let's get off of you. Go ahead. Your technology.
My ragged ass computer. So look, man, mental health minute. I need to use my own goddamn mental health minute for me.
There you go.
And learn how to utilize that. So I talked about faith over fear, which was the last one, and it just talk about things that you should identify. And I said faith and fear can't live in the same house. So
that's right.
When we are doing what we're doing, I can use this as an example. You're gonna have some hiccups. You're gonna have some things that pop up. You can't be afraid to say, okay, I'm just gonna go. And you can't. You try to plan as much as we try to plan. Life has taught us you can't plan for everything. You just gotta go ahead and have faith and work toward it. Faith and fear can't live in the same house. So then faith, not just saying just being blindly, but also being prepared and have faith in yourself, your deity, and the people that you are working with, that things are going to be okay. So and that's what it was a mental health minute. A lot of things went with that, but it just things you could do, things to have and believe for yourself to make sure that you don't let fear overtake you. Sometimes fear can, and also use fear as a motivation. Use your fear as a motivation to be prepared and to put you in a better space where you're more confident and feel better and stronger. So whatever your fear may be, but use that to help you prepare yourself for whatever may happen. So there's a lot of things I tell folks, like, hey, I was just talking about a story when Chuck and I was caught with Hurricane Katrina, and we used our countryness to make sure we was better prepared. But ever since then, we now are more prepared than we were several, those years ago. You try to make sure, you can't be, you can have faith and believe what you in, even though it's a scary time when the time you hear the wind and the rain. You have faith in your training, your experience, and things you have that you're going to be okay. So, and that's what we do. Yeah. And I'm changing it up a little bit tonight. I had this because I know we talked about this one time when Tanya was on. So I got my apothic red. I didn't do the Inferno tonight. And I had some other things behind me. I don't know if you could see, but I pulled out some things out of the arsenal. I have some Meiomi Pinot Noir. I got a Josh Legacy blend. I got some Hendrix gin behind me. And I got some Woodford Reserve that I pulled out of the stash and put on the bar for tonight. I was ready to celebrate, with her Earth Day. I was bringing out the good stuff.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that may not know exactly who we're speaking of, I mentioned it at the top of the show. We are talking about our co-host, Tanya Boyd Cannon. I think she may be somewhere turned up in New Orleans. So
all the way turned.
Yeah. She is big on birthdays. And I imagine with everything that John has planned, she's probably not gonna be able to get on tonight. So with that being said, we still have some absolutely outstanding people that are coming by. Of course, we have our featured guest, Marsey Randall of Ray's Room of Jackson, but we got one of our small business, plant-based business, our downtown Jacktown, somewhere around town representatives.
Right.
Also has them ties from the boot. We have Miss Yasmin, and she is in the background. Let me get her applause ready. Let me
bring it on out. Bring her on out. Where she at?
There she go.
There
looking
she
like
is.
She looking just like herself.
Just like myself, George. I've known you for a long time, so thank you guys for letting me come on and putting the kids to sleep. I have a 9-month-old, so I feel pretty good that I was able to put her to sleep and join you guys today. So thank you.
Good job on that. So look, tell us what you got going on.
So you guys were.
Well, this is our first time on the show, so she got to introduce herself to everybody.
That's true. My apologies. So for those who don't know me, my name is Yasmin. My last name is Gabriel. I'm from the great city of New Orleans, but I live here in Jackson, Mississippi. And I am half of the ownership of Herbal Blessings and Meals That Heal. We are focused on making sure that individuals know that although we're in the fattest state, we're in the most unhealthiest state, there are folks here that want healthy products. So when Eric first told me we're opening up a health food store in Mississippi, I said, you must mean somewhere else because it ain't going to be in Jackson, right? Mississippi's not ready to be healthy. Well, I was wrong. Fast forward 3 years later, we are giving back to the community now with the Tired People's campaign. And we're giving away some money, doing some assessments of small businesses in this space to help them with their legal support, maybe a marketing campaign, but we're hiring experts to do so. So it will not be me or Eric, but we've identified some really great people in our community who are experts in certain things. And so we want to make sure that we're connecting with the right individuals, and we're doing a pitch competition coming up really, really soon. So if you have a business and you're a juicer, right? If you're you have a yoga studio, or if you're a fitness instructor, we've had all kind of people reach out to us. We have some people who have a vegan food truck up in the Delta. So we're just looking for more businesses like those who want to be upgraded, no more, no less. And then once they're done with the cohort, then if they're eligible, they'll get a $5,000 grant.
Very nice, very nice. So let me ask this question.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you all have a few businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the inspiration? Like some of the challenges that you all faced in business?
You took the words out of my mouth. So we all know that people that look like us can get our guard down, right? So I'll tell y'all a true story. So a guy who looks like us came to the shop and he offered to sell us a POS system, the cash register system that you use to ring people up, right?
Yeah.
We purchased it, did not read the fine print. It's a $9,000 thing that he's charging us for a Clover device, you guys, that costs like $900, right? So we got shysted. And so those are the kind of pitfalls we want to make sure that other people are aware of.
Neighbors up.
Yeah, Yaya decided she wants to be part of the Nightcap, you guys. So we're gonna bring Yaya into the Nightcap. And so we're doing some things like that. We have some hodgepodge. I'm sorry if y'all can't even see me. We have some hodgepodge information that we want to give to businesses because we learned a lot. It was a huge learning curve. Sales tax, right? EIN numbers. People are paying for those. If you Google EIN numbers, right, Matt, you're getting the ad first, right?
Yep. Yeah. And if you're not careful, you're gonna pay $500 to a company to do something you can do for free.
To do it for free.
Yeah.
Y'all ever anybody on a Nightcap nurse?
No, we've never had anybody nurse on Nightcap.
It's happening today, you guys. Shout out to all the breastfeeding mamas out there.
Yes, my wife breastfed both our boys for the first one for over a year, and the second one about 7 to 8 months. So yeah, I am a supporter of breastfeeding.
Yay! Well, thank you guys.
Fumble.
Breastfeeding is also hazardous if you're trying to hold the phone at the same time.
So look, do this for us, Yasmin. Tell folks where they can go and get more information, and then we'll make sure that we share this through the networks and all of that, and then we'll let you go ahead and get baby back to bed.
I appreciate y'all. So if they're curious right now, we're using my cell phone, 917-434-0082. Or you can email us at tiredpeoples@nukemet, nu-kemet.com. I'm going to text that to Matt, that email address. But basically, we just want to make sure our deadline ends on Sunday, August the 7th. So if anybody knows somebody, please share this video. Please tag them in it, right? We want to help businesses, not just small businesses, right? Because we're going to be big businesses one day.
Right.
So I'll just say a business. We want to be down on the coast. I know, George, we always talk about, what does it look like for a pop-up? But rather than us doing a pop-up, why don't we have a real sustainable individual that's down on the coast that's giving on your right, providing you with plant-based meals. So we're just excited to be able to give away something to a community who's done so much for us. We would not be the plant-based family if it wasn't for the whole state of Mississippi. So we just want to put the state on the map.
Yeah, that sounds great. We're going to get that. I hope I typed it as
you did. Look how you did that.
Ooh,
he almost did it right, but New Kemet is a dash. But dang, George, you typed fast.
All right. We can still edit it. Edit it. Look,
just a dash.
We did it on the fly. Yeah.
You did that very fast, though. Shout out to the Tuvalu education, boy. And
real quick,
Yasmin, from Mobile, that Mobile education too.
Yeah. So really quickly, tell folks what y'all got going on, right quick on Ferry Street, the businesses and the businesses that are coming, that's under you guys' umbrella right quick. And it's so much to talk about. But anyway, some of the connection to the herbal shop and what, that's that spiritual connection to that right quick.
You got it. Okay. So we own the building, the 600 block of Ferry Street. The New Kemet building. It is home to the oldest Black bookstore in the United States. The oldest Black bookstore in the United States, Marshall's Bookstore, Meals That Heal, the first 100% plant-based cafe in the state of Mississippi, Herbal Blessings, and very soon Herbal Blessings grocery market, because there is no grocery store in the downtown Jackson area.
Right. Yep.
So we're just trying to fill in the gaps. So often people complain about things. Eric and I both are not complainers, we're doers. And so we said, we just want to be a part of the change that we want to see. None of us saw Ferry Street when it in its heyday. None of us are old enough to have seen it, but we saw when crack hit it. We saw dilapidation. And so often in so many other cities, those things get eaten up and gentrification happens. But we're going to try to slow down gentrification in Jackson, because there is no other major capital city that I'm aware of that's still, their downtown is still dilapidated. Right. So this is a chance for a call of action for other folks. And we're also doing a documentary called The Heirs of Ferry Street, coming out of the Tired People's campaign. So we have a lot of stuff in store for you all. So, and whoever wins those competitions, they'll be able to put their products in Herbal Blessings or Meals That Heal, depending on what kind of product it is, right? So we're just looking forward to being able to support the young lady with the waist beads, right? Who's not maybe who can be consistent and have access to customers, but we have a high volume of people coming into our shop. So we already have a few co-ops where people sell their art, or they might sell their yoni soaps. So we just want to continue to do those kind of things.
I love it. I love it.
Thank y'all.
Well, look, y'all heard it here first, man. They giving out some money, but you got to be prepared.
Yes.
And you have to be ready to put in the work.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. So we'll get that information posted on all our platforms. Again, we've got Yasmin Gabriel, Herbal Blessings, the Plant-Based Family Tired People's Campaign. You got the number right there on the screen along with the email address. If you're interested in more info, go ahead and hit them up and we'll get this up on Nightcap Knowledge.
Thank you, brothers. I love both of y'all. I can say that publicly. Y'all are both stand-up gentlemen. One of y'all I gave a hard time when I was much younger, but I'm much softer now. George, you are a stand-up guy. Mac, you're awesome. Y'all continue to do what you're doing, please.
Thank you. Thank you. We love you
yes,
too.
man.
Thank you, guys. All right.
All right.
All right. Peace. Hey, man. Look.
What's happening, player?
So I just think about a group, a family like that is doing. Hey! I'm with you. That is doing.
You see my garnish?
I see you, man. You stepping your game up, brother. And he ate the goddamn garnish. Boy, I tell you the truth.
There's still some in there.
So look, people, play this whole game and believing in the great white hope to bring back to life something that hardworking Black families created, which was Fair Street. This whole Fair Street development and all this, the great white savior coming to save it and they're going to bring this. No, what's going to save Fair Street, what's going to save Jackson, what's going to save the state, our people, are us creating our own, sustaining our own, and protecting our own.
The guys that created it are going to save it.
Yep. So you start out that folks that never left, like the sister that has the museum at the end, closer to her family is one of the only families. She is one of the only families, not the only family that's still rolling. One of the only families.
Yeah. When
Fair Street was in the heyday. So it just take us making sure that, and I keep telling you, it's so appalling to hear about Black folks doing this. Yeah. Because when Marshawn Lynch was buying up property in California, it said reverse gentrification, right? Because a Black man was buying up top property. So what she just said is we need to do this. We need to do it. And if we don't do it, if I don't have enough money to buy a building or buy stock into someone's business, I need to support it. If they're giving me quality customer service and quality product, I need to support it. Right.
And speaking of quality service and quality product, I went online and this is something that I've actually participated in. I've been to the Rage Room of Jackson and they've got like 5-star ratings on Google. And look, as a person, as a business owner that has recently begun to engage customers via Google. Look, it's hard to get people to leave reviews.
Yeah.
And I want to publicly say that when I went to look up Rage Room of Jackson on the Facebook page and everything, looked them up on Google, there are glowing reviews about Rage Room of Jackson and what Sister Marsey has going on right there with helping folks relax and get their mental health together through this smash therapy. Did I say that right, Matt?
Yep. Smash therapy.
I'll be listening to you, Matt.
Hey man, I appreciate it, man. I listen to you sometime too, Chuck.
See that? There you go.
Yeah. Man, and the thing is, it's better for you to smash something that's in the proper setting than to smash something that you may need or hurt yourself. Right. You get frustrated and you hit something and as the great Bruce Lee say, boys don't hit back.
There you go.
But they don't give. So you're gonna hurt yourself. But there are therapeutic ways to achieve this same release of endorphins and things of that nature, without injuring yourself and without getting in trouble and going to jail. So smash therapy is one of those things. Depending on where you are, they might call it something different, but saying smash therapy is basically what it is. You go into a proper setting, you have on preferably gear. Boots, and like protective gear, like boots.
Well, look, let's bring the expert on and give her applause.
Well, I can't see no more. All I can see is me and you, so I can't see if anybody behind.
Yeah, you're on your phone, but that's
I'm
why
on my phone.
I had to cut you off. We're gonna give Marsey the applause.
Come on out,
Ladies
Miss
and
Marsey.
gentlemen, y'all give it up for Rage Room of Jackson, Marsey Randall.
Hey,
There she go.
What's
Hey,
happening?
Hey, guys.
Hey,
How
Miss
y'all
Marsey.
doing?
Great.
We're
I might
doing
have
good.
something for you to smash really soon.
Hey, bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. We can always use stuff. We're always trying to stockpile.
Yeah.
You never know what may happen, who may need to come in, what group may come in. You just never know. So I try to stay stockpiled. And actually, on Tuesdays and Fridays, I got to give a shout out to Martin's Downtown because they have been supporting me since before my days open, before my doors opened at the Rage Room, with giving me bottles and just support and encouragement.
Yeah.
Much love to Martin's Downtown Jackson. They good people. Good people. Yeah.
That's what's up. And look, this Friday at Martin's, they're having the blast. The blast. For those of us that are in the comments that know about the blast, I definitely would love for y'all to check in. The blast is at Martin's, but it's one of the coolest parties that you'll ever attend. House music is played there. Shout out to Scrap Dirty and the Nasty Show, our Violetta DJ brothers. So definitely want to back up Marsey on her support and shout out for Martin. So
they're awesome over there. Yeah.
So Miss Marsey,
it's like cheers when you go in there. It's like cheers. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. You go to Martin's. And, everybody knows everybody.
Hey,
that's what's up.
So Miss Marsey, talk to folks a little bit about, like, some people might not have known, but introduce yourself and tell them about your business and in some of the ways and things people can utilize your business.
Okay. Well, my name's Marsey, and I own the Rage Room in Jackson. The official name that's on paper is Health, Relaxation, and Rage Room. And it's called that because it encompasses different aspects of health. And, the young lady that was just on that was talking about eating healthy and eating good, that's part of it. And the relaxation part, you want to be in a frame of mind that relaxes you and just kind of puts you at a point where you stop and think about things and you just release, you breathe, you let it go. But sometimes you got to get physical, which is where the rage part comes in at. So it's health, relaxation, and Rage Room. But it's just shortened to Jackson Rage Room is the name that people knows it by the most. So
that's your brand name. I get it. Yeah. Look, I went and perused the Facebook and saw some of the recent activity and photos of folks that are going through. I see couples that are coming through and beginning this therapeutic process. So talk to us about some of the improvements that you've been able to make in terms of, the way that you're doing business and one of your most memorable Rage Room experiences over the past, year.
Wow, it's so many, but one that sticks out in my mind is a couple of months ago, I had a gentleman to go online and make a reservation, which that's the way to do it is to make the reservations online. And he was adamant about coming. He made sure that he was coming at the right time. And he just asked a lot of questions. And I just instantly liked the guy because he was just really personable. Well, when he and the young lady pulls up, she goes and he's in a wheelchair. And I'm like, okay. So that kind of caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Because I've never had anyone that was disabled. Now, I had a lady before, she was having knee surgery the week after she had come to the Rage Room, but that was due to an accident, but she wasn't confined to a wheelchair like this gentleman. So he came in and I went into the room with him. I got all geared up and I went into the room with him and I raged with him, because he couldn't pick the bottles up and turn himself around in certain ways to hit the bottles and stuff. So he was one of my favorite people.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to service disabled people at the Rage Room because he told me he enjoyed it so much and there's not facilities for him, like that for him, for people like him. And I want to be able to service disabled people more.
Yeah, that's major.
And I want to get some people from the blind school out and from the deaf community, those type of people, because they don't have have access to what everybody else has.
That makes sense. You've identified a need or something I didn't even think about that is a need for a particular subset of folks. So you own something with that one.
And those people, they are angry, they are mad because the world is not set up for them. And I want to be a tool, and I want to be a facility that can help disabled people, And another person that stood out was a girl that had anxiety real bad. She was being bullied. Her and her mom came up from the coast, and she had been having issues with cutting herself and different things. And she told her mom that she wanted to try this. And she and her mom said this has helped them more than anything else. And
that's awesome.
And I'm stoked. I'm telling you, I love what I do. I've had mentors and mentees to come in, and that was awesome. It's the behavior, Jackson Behavioral and Health over on what street is that? On Highway 80.
Yeah.
So they have things that they've come through and they've done, and I work with them. And they also have a little subgroup called Envision. So I've worked with Envision, Flex. If you're not familiar with Flex, that's the Flex movement with Ciora.
Okay. Yeah, and look, Ciora is actually in the comments with her husband Sabir.
Yeah.
So yeah. They saying they're howdy, checking in with you.
Oh man, they are incredible. Those are the best people. They are the cutest and sweetest, the best people. And they'll do anything for anybody. And and they come over every other Saturday and they do Flex movement. And I'm helping them and they're helping me, to kind of grow and put things out there that other people don't know about. So we got that going on. I have a commercial on 99.1 with Gerald Dubois. So I'm doing that right. I have a commercial in rotation right now, 99.1. So go and check out Gerald Dubois, 99.1. Shout out to him, good guy. And that's pretty much what I got going on right now.
So look, I got a question, but before we go into the question, I'm gonna throw this up there. Jackson, Mississippi, surrounding area, state of Mississippi. We have Central Mississippi's original Rage and Relaxation Room located on Terry Road in Jackson, Mississippi. You can go to the website rageroomjacksonmississippi.com or give them a call 769-251-0020. Did I get all that right, Marsey?
Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, that's right. And the best way to make sure that you have a spot is to make reservations.
Make an online reservation.
Yes, go to the website, which Sabir did. He's awesome with the computers. He's awesome with the little tap taps. And yeah, he's a good dude. He knows what he's doing with that computer now.
Yeah.
So he did my website for me. He did my webpage and everything. And so you just go to the webpage and book your appointment and come on in and let's get to breaking some bleep. So
breaking some what?
You said breaking some beep. That's funny right there, buddy.
Right. And so when Ms. Marsey talking about, I would definitely see a benefit for those who suffer with stress and anger. Those who are talk about all the time about transferring negative energy. And so a good way to get negative energy out will be, to not only just talk about it and process, but actually have a physical outlet will be somewhere like Smash Therapy, where you can go to. So I think it's worth, this is something that we could do as groups, right? Couples, groups, whatever, and book it and make it a day of it and go in and have a good time, because there's a relaxation, part of the place too, right? Where you can go and wind down, listen to you. And then you get, the best part about it, you get to play your own music. What you want to hear. Yeah, you get to smash to whatever you want to smash to. So,
exactly. Yeah, and people ask me, they say, well, can I play this? Can it have curse words in a way of? I say, you know what? It's your rage. You rage to whatever it is that you want to rage to. I'm not going to dictate that because I don't know what kind of mood you're in. I don't know what kind of music you like. Play what works for you. I had one lady come in. She was raging to gospel.
Yeah, that's right.
And she was
praise and rage,
raging. And I say, hey, do your thing.
Praise and rage, boy. Golly, that's a sermon there. That'll preach.
Man,
that's a sermon.
We gotta get the right pastor there and just show up and then praise and rage and just start fighting.
Rage. Yes.
So you look now, Ms. Marsha, don't forget this is August, but in honor of breast cancer awareness and Pink Friday, I got to get with Brother Stephen James. We do plan on incorporating, getting those items and start painting pink.
Pink.
And we're going to
smash pink.
We're gonna smash cancer, baby.
Bottles pink. I'm gonna paint.
We're gonna smash cancer, man. Cancer has affected a lot of our friends and families and been in our lives. So we always say if cancer was a person, we'll mess it up. So the closest thing we can do is paint some stuff pink, put cancer on it, and smash the hell out of it. I wish we could. Wish you had a range, a gun range.
You know what's funny? It was a lady just talking about that night when I went over to Martin's. She said, well, do you have a place over there where we can shoot? And I said, oh, no. I said, I'm not set up like that. I don't know anything about that. Yeah. She wants to shoot some stuff. That's a whole nother business.
Yeah. On the other side listen, we might have to find someone to kind of partner. You go smash stuff, then you go shoot stuff.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like that, right?
Yeah.
That might be a coupon right there. That might be a coupon. Like, you get a bundle deal. Yeah.
Get the bundle package. Then you need to go somewhere and talk to somebody.
Hello.
You need to go talk to somebody.
That's one of my thoughts was like, all right, well, you get this rage out and you this physical release, right?
Right.
But then, what about folks who aren't necessarily connected to a mental health therapist? And just looking at it from, some suggestions that were given to Mac and I about, what do y'all do once y'all, reach these brothers and sisters, and the unhoused is the best way to describe it. But what is the continuum for, folks that come through the Rage Room or come through Mississippi Move or, come through DJ George Chuck? What do you do with these people, after the fact? So that's one of the things I was thinking about is like, what's the outreach or, what recommended services can you say that like, well, hey, you might want to think about this,
Yeah, I know what you're saying. And I have had people to come in and they tell me that they have a therapist and they want to do this and they've talked to their therapist about it.
And the therapist like, do that.
Yeah.
That's awesome,
they said that their therapist have recommended me to them. And then I have one young lady, she's been there 4 times already. And every time she comes with her therapist. And they have their they talk there, and then she always has to have a door. I have to have a door to give her because she writes on the door and she breaks it apart and it's little matchsticks by the time she gets done with that door. Let me tell you. So she gets the biggest package and that's her. She comes maybe every 3-4 months or so, but she comes with her therapist. And
I like that.
And I also have therapists that have left their cards there. Or, so I do have contact with therapists and the people that actually come to the Rage Room.
That shows, and for me, I'm just thinking about it from the same questions that folks ask us, because it's not only that, we're highlighting Marsey in the Rage Room, but it's Black August. And this is something that Mac and I talk about quite often in terms of building better businesses. And it really sounds like, although the Rage Room of Jackson Health and Relaxation, right, is on the retail side of things, but you come to this place and you leave better, but then also you're leaving with resource,
right,
so that you're able to continue your therapy after the fact so that you can be the best version of yourself that you could possibly be.
Right. And why I recommend the relaxation room after you've raged. And I know Jackson has issues with water. All right. And so it's no secret. And so my contribution to that is to give you a bottle of water, not the big bottle, but the half bottle of water.
Yeah.
So that you can, after you've done rage, you could bring it down. You could go in, sit down, relax, bring it down, chill out with your water, and just kind of breathe and just breathe. Just okay, all right. So it's kind of almost like a yin and a yang type of thing that I have over there.
Yeah.
So the rage room is kind of wild and crazy. You're right on the walls and everything. And then you go into the relaxation room and it's calmer. It has the little water fountains in there, and it has the pictures on the wall, the sayings, the different things on the wall. And you can just kind of read that and just kind of hone in and tune in to whatever it is that makes you relax. And you just kind of bring it down. So
that's what's up. Shout out to Meatball's Food Truck that's watching from down here on the coast. Wanted to definitely give them a shout out. First time viewer. So Matt, go ahead, man.
So look, Ms. Marsey, got a quick question.
Yes,
what's the age that you have to be able to rage, and break down the packages and what you can use to actually swing with to break the stuff?
Okay, so it starts at 10 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, and it goes all the way up. I had a 65-year-old lady in the other day. She was a teacher. She's been teaching for 30 plus years.
She need to rage.
Yeah. And she played the song. I think it was Y'all Gonna Make Me Lose My Mind and Tennessee Whiskey.
DMX? Wait a minute. Are you saying a 65-year-old teacher came in there and played DMX?
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here.
Yeah. So yeah. And the packages start at $20, which is had a bad day, because we all have a bad day. Sometimes we just gotta let loose a little bit. So
yeah,
it starts had a bad day, and that's $20, and that's basic household items. You might get a toaster or what do you call it, a George Foreman, some of that size, and plates and bottles and different things. So the bin full of different items. And then it's let's see, you got had a bad day and a little worked up. And a little worked up is $25. And that's where you get 10 small items, more or less. It might be 10, it might be 15. So, and then you get a medium item, which may be a computer monitor or a little cop or a smaller size copier or something of that size. And that one is $25. And then the crate of bottles is about 30 bottles in a crate, and a medium item, and that's $25. And then enraged is $35. And that is, 20 small items. It's 20 small items, 2 medium and 1 large item. And a large item may be a bigger size computer, or a bigger size monitor, or a VCR, or something bigger, a big speaker or something of that size. And that was $35. And then the unleashed is that's the big one. You may get a windshield in that one. And yeah, I have a couple of windshields in the store. I have a place over in Richland that I get my windshield from, and they know what I do, and they're supportive as well, and they're awesome over there. And that's 4 medium items, 2 large, and 30 small items, and that was $65. So it ranges from $20 to $65. And if by chance you come out and you still feel like you're tight, I say, oh no, here's a couple more bottles. Go back in there and
there you go.
Get rid of that little residual rage you got. I see a piece of rage lingering. Here's a couple more bottles. Go back in there. So but I love my people though. I love my people, and I go over. You've been there. I go over the directions, and I demonstrate everything to the safety rules and everything. And before I start, I always have to thank my people for coming and visiting the Rage Room and spending time at the Rage Room. They could be anywhere else, but they're there, and I appreciate them for being there. And I always have to give love to everybody that comes in there.
Yeah.
So let's do this, Miss Marsey. We got to get back to doing this, Chuck. $25. So $100 would get 4 people to the Rage Room, right?
Right.
All right. So what we're going to do is figure out how we're going to get 4 people to the Rage Room. So we're going to help support the business and also mostly support Black mental health through something that's non-traditional, in which is smash therapy, rage therapy, and support a Black business at the same time. So we would like to go ahead and get ready to do 4 packages of $25. And we're going to come up with a way to identify folks that would like to participate. So let's start off with, if folks can hear me in the comments, if you are in the Jackson metro area or close by, and you are interested in participating in the Rage Room, just simply say, I'm interested in the comments so Chuck can see it. Wow. I can't see it. And what we're going to do, and we're going to ask some questions. And if you get the question right, then you'll get a package. And we're going to identify you so Miss Marsey would know. Right. So, but we still plan on making sure something happened with cancer in reference to cancer awareness coming up for October for Pink Friday. I know Pink Friday is September 30th, September 31st, whatever that Friday is. So we're going to plan something either that Sunday for, Sunday or either that Friday in reference to breast cancer awareness. So we had to put that together. So, what days are you open, Ms. Marsey? Let everybody know.
I am open every day except Tuesday and Wednesday. So Monday, Thursday, and Sunday, 11 to 7, and Friday and Saturday, 11 to 9. So
actually, we do Pink Friday on Pink Friday, then we can either go that Saturday or that Sunday and do the Rage. So what for right now, we're looking for folks that are interested in participating in Smash Therapy.
All right, we've got one, Mac. Miss Tara Young says she's interested. So Tara, we appreciate you for checking in the comments right now. So Mac, we got one. So 1 out of 4 is interested. You want Miss Tara Young to? You gonna try to ask a question now, or we just gonna take them because they they viewing with us? What you think, man?
Yeah. We're gonna give about 2 more minutes, right at 9:50. Okay. Then we're gonna ask a question, and then that person get that question right, and we'll get the information, and we say, Miss Marsey, they give Miss Marsey and set the appointment up, and we'll make sure we will send the funds over to you so that they will already be prepaid.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. So
Tara, Miss Marsey had a question.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I did not mention. We do have specials. I do have specials sometimes. So the special that I have going on right now is on Mondays and Thursdays is 10% off on any package that you get.
Oh, well, for Mondays and Thursdays. so you gotta go either this Thursday or next Monday, and you can get more bang for your buck.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's the special that we have going on right now.
Yeah,
and I haven't posted it yet, but I do want to do something for teachers. I do want something for teachers.
So let's do that. For them. Yeah,
man, much love to teachers. I was in education for 20 years, and Lord have mercy, I don't know how I made it out the trenches alive. I tell you what, woo!
You started a Rage Room.
Yeah, go from teaching to a Rage Room. Yeah. So I do want to show some love to our teachers. I have my sister. She's been in education. This is her 19th year. So shout out to her.
That's great. So that is great. My wife is an educator, and she's back in the schoolhouse, as some folk call it.
Yeah.
God bless teachers.
Yeah, bless them. I tell you what. And it's not just teachers. It's everybody that deals with this, with children every day.
Yeah.
The bus drivers, the cafeteria workers, just everybody in education. Much love to y'all, because I'm telling you, they deserve it. They deserve it.
All right, so it is 9:50.
Yes, sir.
9:50.
So let's do this. Let's
go ahead.
Marsey is going to have some teachers that are going to come through, right?
Yes.
Right.
So for at least one person that's watching, let's go ahead and Miss Tara Young, let's get her hooked up. But if we can commit to, a teacher, let's say a teacher walks in and the teacher heard about the special that Marsey is running at Rage Room Jackson, and Mississippi Move is like the dude or the person behind them that's like, hey, I'm paying for their groceries. You know what I'm saying? They about to check out. They came and they want to pay. And Marsey says, you know what? Are you an educator? And if they're not an educator, then we save it for the next teacher or the next teacher that walks in. What you think about that?
So what I'd rather do, I'd rather wait until either this Saturday or next Saturday.
Okay.
And we sponsor 4 teachers.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah.
To go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Separate from this.
Well, what about Tara?
Well, I'm still getting the questions for tonight. I'm talking about that'll be separate. So so the question for tonight would be, what was the mental health minute? What was the mental health minute about for this past Monday?
All right, Terry, if you're still out there, what was the mental health minute that Max shared at the top of the show? And it was a lot of F's in it, and there were no curse words.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Because when you say a lot of F's, people are like, I know what that is. That's easy. They've watched the show before.
Right. If it's Mac and it's F's, there are a few words that come to mind.
What are you trying to say?
One single word that comes to mind.
I know a guy named Chuck, and he drives a truck.
All right, we got the question there. What was the mental health minute for this past Monday? Mac does his mental health minute on Monday, and then we share it here on Nightcap Knowledge. So if you're there, if you're friends with Mac, and you are also interested in getting a free pass to the Tara said it's her first time. So she breaking her nightcap out for the first time tonight. Tara, we appreciate you for tuning in. And that's pretty doggone funny. But just for the record, Mac says fuck a lot. And typically I
didn't say it tonight. So
I haven't heard it tonight.
It's a record. This is a record.
So usually Chuck used his his English proficiency exam word list from Tougaloo. He used his word list, so he does a better. I try to do more of a TI, keep a TI like a TIE is on my side, and just say, hey, it's gonna be easy.
Well,
look, the mental health minute was faith over fear.
Yeah.
So because she participated, so we would send the information to Nightcap Knowledge. And Chuck, you better not eat no more ice. Don't you eat no more ice? All right. Send it to information, and we will get you signed up for Raging. Jay, we know you know. Look, and Miss Marsey, we got to get my wife by that. Actually, we're gonna put a group. That'll be separate, but I'm gonna get her and a couple of our friends to come. I got a cousin named Kathy, who is a bus driver for JPS, and she been there damn near 20 years. I know she needs to be at the front row.
I take care of.
Hey, your cousin named Kathy sound like a rap lyric, bro. I got a cousin named Kathy.
I got a cousin named Kathy. Yeah. No, I couldn't think of nothing else. That's why I could never rap, because I've in fact forgot what the hell go rhyme with Kathy. You got to think. I got a cousin named Kat.
She got a
high ass
Right.
from the heels.
All right, man. We gonna
Got a
lead
cousin
the
named
rabbit to the
Kathy. She
rapper.
got a bus, you see.
All right. There she go. And I'm surprised Kathy ain't paying attention and be like, but so let's say this, right? We're gonna do this. So that's one person right there. We still got three other passes. So what Chuck and I would do, if Chuck had time, put something together between tonight and in the morning, and we'll put it out there for three other people to contact us, and we get them set up for this Thursday. So this Thursday or next Monday to go ahead and rage, and then probably set up. And you open this Sunday too, right?
Yes, I open every day except Tuesday and Wednesday.
So either this Sunday or next week, I'll probably try to set up where my wife and her friends can come, and about my cousin, and they can come because they some characters. You got to get the right mix together so it's gonna be funny. The laughter is the therapy by itself.
It is.
Because some of our friends, when you just seeing them try to do this smash, it's gonna be just like going skating. You know what I'm saying? You got some people that really can skate, but the other funny part is finding people that really can't skate, and that's a whole lot of got 15%, Chuck. So and we got 4 minutes left, so I think we working. We did it good. It's good timing. Good timing.
Very good timing.
Put Miss Marsey information back up again. We're talking to Miss Marsey from the Jackson Rage Room, therapeutic process, smash therapy, healing, healthy environment, and got great reviews on Google. Small black business right here in the heart of Jackson, really in the heart of Jackson on Terry Road. So all that bullshit about not having good things in Jackson ain't nothing to do. It's a lot of stuff to do. Oh, there go one of them. See, when you said there go one, you see them eyes. You know that ain't nobody but Jenny from the block. And she keeps the baseball bat. Don't let nobody.
Yeah.
Don't tell her I said that.
But it's also good for date night too. I have couples to come in that, coming in and instead of dinner and a movie, they come in for rage and dinner. So it's pretty cool. And it's cool when they come and they say, the boyfriend say the girl, he didn't know that his girl was bringing him there, or the girl comes and say she didn't know her boyfriend had set it up and everything. And it's kind of funny when because it's only one person allowed in the room breaking at a time. So you're standing there and you see the expression on their faces like, oh, damn, I didn't know my girl was capable of what she's doing in there, and it's so funny. So one guy told me, he was like, hell, I guess I better start running when I see my girl with a golf club.
Hey.
Wow. Hey.
I said, if you ain't doing what's right, you better run.
Man, Tiger Woods' girl didn't have anything on this girl.
Oh, yeah. So look, man, we need to go support Rage Room with Jackson. Miss Marsey, we definitely appreciate you for bringing something good to not only just Jackson, but something to the South Jackson. And we are going to be ready to continue to support, and we'll get with you offline to get more information. And see, Janae and Jaden broke out her bat. She ready. She ready. She ready.
If you want to bring your own bat, you can bring your own bat, but I got plenty of them. But
she got plenty of bats.
Yeah, so that was personal.
You never told me what other things you can use to break with. That's the one thing we missing. Who is it?
Sledgehammer. I have an 8-pound sledgehammer. I have a 4-pound.
Triple H the game.
A regular hammer and golf clubs and your bare hands. You can just pick stuff up and throw it and slam it against the wall. So those can be used as weapons too. So.
Well. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all heard it right here first. We got specials going on at the Rage Room of Jackson. We will be doing Smash or Rage Cancer. I'm not sure how we're gonna brand this, but you'll see more information.
That's it. Rage Against Cancer.
Rage Against Cancer.
I love it.
Rack.
Love it.
Rack. Yeah. Rage Against Cancer.
So we'll get with old Stephen James and make sure that all of that is put in motion. Mac, sounds like you about to say something before we get to
that F word you're talking about. Fuck cancer. There it is.
Well, they do that. They do that. Mac said it one time, at least one time. Well, the F word, the F bomb will be dropped
for
on
cancer
knowledge.
I think it's appropriate towards cancer.
Most definitely.
Somebody wrote that on the walls because you can write on the wall. So somebody did put fuck cancer on the wall.
Look, I absolutely love it, Marsey. We love what you're doing.
Thank you.
Keep it up, and I'm looking for the expansion of the Rage Room of Jackson, because we know that something as beneficial as what you're doing will what, Matt?
It gonna help you get to a little place, Miss Marsey.
I think you're right.
You're gonna get to where you want to get to, Chuck.
We're gonna get the where money reside, baby. Where the money reside.
What
I don't know what y'all
music
thinking, but what the what?
Music.
You don't hear the music?
No, we didn't hear the music at the beginning of the intro either.
Hearing the music.
All right, technical difficulty. Yeah, it's time for us to go.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome, Miss Marsey. Chuck, it's time to get us out of here, brother.
Well, let's get it out. Can you hear
that? Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Wait.
Damn technology sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. The Rage Room Jackson, Central Mississippi's original rage and relaxation room. Terry Road, Jackson, Mississippi 39212. You can reserve your session, your Rage Room session online. RageRoomJacksonMississippi.com. We appreciate Miss Marsey for tuning in, checking in, tapping in with us. Shout out to all of our folks out there in Nightcap Nation. Peace out.